playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. From the 25 on second down, Herbert. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were firing to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Herbert on 3rd down now. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Running on first down, Eckler. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Herbert operating from the red zone, and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. gun with Eckler. And they'll get him down right about the 20. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Throwing now is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Chiefs at 500, sitting at 5 and 5. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Rolling to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they would take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Charger drive about to get going. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week they're coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Once more, here's Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Herbert. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To try again after the sack. Herbert. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12 and that'll set up the 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 48. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Mahomes now on first down. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. The opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
From the 29, Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn on field and gain any yardage.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, Herbert, he dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And he's able to work his way down inside.
Hello, guys. Whoever tuned in. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Doing what I'm doing. Showtime at home. Doing Showtime type thing. Yeah. A little razzle dazzle. A little razzle dazzle. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at the land. A little razzle dazzle. Get Fredo getting his guys. Fredo getting beat up over. Just getting beat up by the new guys. Somebody else taking him out to lunch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. It's Eckler again, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Like a freight train there, Derek Nolly with a sack.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse. The interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. This offense is going to win this game.
Bing, bing, bing.
Desperation time. And it's incomplete.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high.
because mentally you're saying, hey,
let's lob it up there.
We're thinking we're giving up 3.
Go get it, big boy. And pulls up. Go get it, big boy. Go get it, big boy.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything.
Ding, 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 ding.
And let it fly.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
It's
Ding,
one
ding,
thing to be
ding,
accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Oh, threw it between his legs.
Picked off by Nasir
Ding,
Adderley.
ding, ding.
And the Chargers are going to
Ding.
take over here on the INT at
Ding,
the
ding, ding.
5-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Right there.
Throw going into the hands of Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert will find Everett there, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution.
The Chiefs are going to get him.
Well, shoot him there, shoot him, and then hold. Hold for the pitch. Steady in the kitchen. Man on the mission.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert will find Williams on the slant. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert, a little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert back to the air. Breaks a string of 5 straight connections.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Man threw a 30-yard pass to a
After
fat.
the complete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal up the middle with Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Joshua Kelly, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.